All right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So first I'm gonna ask the band to go on play something slow behind me because we got Black History and Valentine's Day kind of intertwined, so we need to touch on both of them a little bit. So this is mainly for the fellas because so often we kind of miss the signs. And we think it's all about the signs, but it's not about the signs because we don't listen well. Because even if she say what she said and you saw the way she said it, you would think that she didn't mean what she said. So we're looking at the signs. You see, I went to the ATM, I needed cash to keep circling the block. Not to buy flowers on the right, but to purchase hugs from the guy across the street because some days really are that bad. You know, we've all been there, Newtown, right freeway, wrong exit, couldn't properly read the signs. And just think, maybe blown love, a goodbye kiss, a time or two, not for sure where things were headed, couldn't read the signs. Red light, green light. Games we used to play back in the day should have at least taught us something. But we can never forget some games are just games, so don't read too much into it. Can't quite figure out if love is like a crosswalk or four-way stop. Who got there first? Whose turn is next? Is that like read too long? Can it be broken? It's hard to read the signs. See, I thought you had glitter in your eyes when you first met. They were shining like that. Slow handshakes, long walks, tight hugs makes it too easy to misread the signs. Maybe love should stand high on brick pedestals like statues, with the words carved underneath, I love you from me, signature a little right. Or maybe love should be slightly raised on railroad tracks or cardboard or sheets of truth, bumpy like braille. Run my hands across your heart. Repeat the words, I hear the rhythmic pulse beats of your soul and know it beats for me. Or maybe love should be outstanding like policemen in squad cars with sirens blaring loudly and lights glowing. Something impossible to be uncertain about. You see me? I'm saying me? See me, I made new signs for you. Rolled out my toolbox, lit the furnace, forged out of inanimate and animate objects alike. Wrote I love you across the sky with clouds. Paid the angels to forever hold them in place. Gave birds your song and your address, so they would follow you around and you would know for sure I love you where you stand. See my locks? Can't cut them now. Wrote your verse on each strand of hair so you can read the words and never mistake the signs of love for like, lust, or anything similar. Gave my mother your phone number. Turned mine off for days in hopes that she would call you looking for me and relay the message I gave to her. If ever she needed to find me, I'll be somewhere lost in your love. You see me? I made new signs for you. Placed them in my footprints so everywhere I stepped, there your name would appear tagged on grass, dirt, carpet, and concrete. Bright ass colors of Cupid's heart and arrow with I love you stomped in the middle of giants. And you can see it from the sky. Had Picasso paint your picture on the inside of my eyelids. So every morning when I wake, your smile would be the first I see. Rolled you over naked, search your back for wings. Ran my fingers through your hair to try and find how halos stay in place. But see, maybe I misread the signs. Maybe your smile was only because you're beautiful. Maybe your touch was so soft because of all that shea butter you wrap your hands in nightly. Or maybe I should always wear my glasses so I can see things so much clearer. But maybe I'm saying just maybe there were no signs to read. Maybe I finally believe that God answered the prayers I prayed as a child. You see, I never asked God to be able to read the signs. Every night on my knees with eyes closed, I prayed that God would send me someone just like you. Nice band, and appreciate that. And you know, on the other side, you know, we still having problems in our community and around the world, but sometimes we kind of forget that if we don't take care of our seeds behind us, we have nothing to leave anything to. So the title of this piece is Life and Candles. Put out the sun and let our days be lit by candlelight. So every time we lose our young, it would also affect our sight. See, someone once told me we can never get too far by walking, so I said, keep talking and forget past days of struggle. I can see through the flickered glow of fallen souls. There's holes in shoe leather left on bridges where color was the reason blood ran deep like rivers. Each time there's death on city streets, I shiver. But it's been said we can never get too far by walking. Maybe that's why Jesus walked on water. To show us terrain doesn't matter, we can still go further, keep walking. Let the flicker of candlelight shine bright like the sun we replaced. Mother's hearts are too heavy, no matter how long the wick, she's too sick. No, she will never again place her lips against cheek of son's face. Lost in needless scuffles for unowned blocks of concrete. Those mean streets are running over our sons like bulldozers. Move over. Pay homage to this corner. Marked by reefs and flowers and pictures you can no longer make out. For God cried and took his face from photograph home with him. Blow out one flame and watch how it makes the sky go dim. Light a candle. Let it burn like the force of love everlasting. See, it may be too hard for you to grasp what I'm asking. But someone once said, we can never get too far by walking. But sometimes all we have left is that need to survive. If fear is your companion, just cover your eyes and keep walking. Let it burn bright like the light of the sun. Each life we lose flicker smiles of lost daughters and sons. When darkness covers this planet, maybe then we will see. Survival of the fittest should not be heralded as our country's new creed. Our children are candles and love is the flame. No matter the origin, each life should be valued the same. But how can we sit by as street corners bury our young? If it's bullets that kill, then what about the hand that carried the gun? What happened to the plan we stripped it when their life first begun? No fathers, no teachers, no learning, no reaching, no laughing, no fun. We're mourners of corners, but we blame everybody but us for taking our sons. So put out the sun and let our days be lit by candlelight. So every time we lose at least one of our young, it will also affect our sight. Thank you.
Answer.